Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of HCAM Sports Talk. I'm your host, Tom Nappy. And on today's edition of HCAM Sports Talk, we have some of the latest Hiller happenings, plus some of the latest TVL happenings. Don't forget, we have our show TVL Sportsnet, which you can catch airing on a local Tri-Valley League station around you. And we're going to give you a sneak peek on some of the latest TVL happenings and some of the things that you can see coming up on the new editions of TVL Sportsnet. I want to remind everybody that each week, me and the guys on this show, Morgan Donahue, Jared Keene, Steve Watson, Andy Barron, we do our NFL picks on a weekly basis. And this week, unfortunately, we won't be able to share those on the show, but you can catch them on the HCAM website prior to Sunday's game. Just head over to hcam.tv and we'll have them up prior to Sunday's NFL games, our NFL weekly picks. But right now, here are some of the latest Hopkinton Hiller happenings and some of the latest happenings around the Tri-Valley League. On Tuesday, January 20th, the 9-1 Hillers hosted 13-0 Medfield. Steve Spector and myself, Tom Nappy, on the call. Medfield rebound as it was collected by Camellia and Agary, and now here's a 3 attempt, and it's good. Ooh, Paige Chanabry. Julia Chatton on the entry. Looking for Restigini, it's stolen away. Naya Anagari on a wide open quick break, and she puts that one in with ease. Trying to work through the defender. It's punched out, and Naya Anagari has a breakaway, up and in with ease.
That's a backbreaker right there.
She has 8 points in the second quarter, had 6 in the first, 14 in total. Medfield had a big first half, outscoring the Hillers 41-21, and ended up taking the win 68-29. On Wednesday, January 21st, Hiller Wrestling traveled to Ashland for their annual Coaches vs. Cancer Night. WACA TV out of Ashland covered the festivities.
So happy that you and Ashland are participating in this program. I just want to hear from your perspective, how you got involved with it and kind of what it means to the Hopkinton community.
Sure. My name's Jessie Kerner. I'm the assistant coach for the Hopkinton wrestling team. This event first came to fruition in 2019. Coach Pete Zakili came to the Hopkinton coaches and said, I'd really like to do a Coaches versus Cancer event. The first one was at Ashland High School on the stage. We took center stage against cancer, and we've been doing it ever since. It's a really special event. Myself and my brother are coaches of Hopkinton. We lost our mom in 2012. Coach Zakili lost his mom in 2019. A former assistant coach who's here tonight, Jared Corey, for the Ashland Clockers, had cancer in 2019. And our former head coach, Tim Nelson, lost his dad in 2023. I might be wrong there, but pretty confident. So it's affected all of us so much. I make the wall of heroes that's up on the board over there, and there's 190 names this year. It's a really special night, and we're so lucky to come together and have this opportunity.
It really is special, and I know it's a big fundraiser.
Yes.
And I think on our website we'll have more information for folks on if they want to donate, how to donate.
Yep.
And I think you have a goal of $2,500, and you're getting there.
Yes, we have a goal of $2,500 this year. Over the 7 years, we've made more than $30,000 for the American Cancer Society, which is unbelievable. We're really lucky to partner with them, and they do a great job helping patients, and that's what we really want to do. So beyond just good wrestling, it's a great night for Hopkinton and Ashland wrestling.
Ashland took the win in a very close meet, 41-35, and some valuable funds were raised to help in the fight against cancer. On Thursday, January 22nd, Hiller boys and girls swimming hosted Holliston. The Hiller boys ended in a 85-85 tie versus Holliston. the Hiller girls took the win over Holliston 94-58. Also that Thursday, Hiller Alpine Ski hit the slopes. John Ritz was on the scene to capture the action.
On the blue course, number 813, Michael Cobb from Hopkinton. Time for bid number 812, Alec Turnbull, 46.64. On the red course, 514, Madison Pirelli from Westboro. Time for bid number 613, Adam Warinsky, 36.64. On the blue course, number 913, Lucas Hatch from Algonquin.
Be sure to catch Hiller Alpine Ski next Thursday. Broadcast starts at approximately 6:45 p.m. Also that Thursday, Hiller Boys Hockey traveled to Pirelli Veterans Arena in Franklin to battle Medfield. It was a scoreless game heading into the second period.
On the near side, and Spavento able to catch that one, drops it. Stolen away though. Here comes Dixon towards the net, backhander, and he puts it in for Medfield. The Medfield Warriors get a shorthanded score. Matthew Dixon makes it a 1-0 game. Moore will take care of that. Off the face-off. Popped off the near side boards, and here comes Petroli approaching the getter, and he ties the game! Just an absolutely perfect pass, and Petroli taking it up ice. A clean breakaway to the net, and a beauty of a backhander to tie the game at 1 apiece. Back and forth we go along the near side boards. Yeah, we've had a lot of battles along the boards tonight. Out in front, and there's a shot! And Luke Dixon able to put it in.
Medfield led 2-1 heading into the third period.
Off the face-off. Listed up the ice there. Sent across now by Acosta. In the Medfield territory. There was Spavento, so down in front of the net, and it's popped in! What a feed to the front of the net to Fidmon, who pops it in and reties the game at 2 apiece. It's here. Iantosca getting in there. Thodiel. Back to Iantosca. Iantosca gets it over. Now sent across to Spavento. Spavento gets it into the neutral zone. Here comes Lucas Anderson up the far side, sends it back. Thodiel with a shot turned away. And off the rebound, here comes Luke Dixon. Looking to approach, he's diverted, getting in front of him to Costa. Sent to the blue line now, top of the right circle, Owen Hicks, and it's popped in! Hicks put it towards the net, and it was put in by Matthew Dixon.
The Warriors ended up pulling away and capturing the 5-2 win over the Hillers. On Friday, January 23rd, Hiller girls basketball looked to get back in the win column versus Dover Sherborne.
On the shot, and the Hillers get it back. Here goes Restaghini, kicks it out.
Wide open.
3-ball, got it! Gabby Simulus.
Big shot.
Initial shot missed by Monica Gibbs. Another nice rebound for the Hillers as they work around the perimeter. Rabinovich, surrounded by defenders, kicks it out. 3 attempts, got it! Murphy, Chatton, Gurett. Vallis over to Restaghini. And now Chatton gets it back up top to Vallis. Now to Whiteman Cross. Up top, Chatton, Gurett. Oh, she's feeling it! 8 points for Murphy, Chatton, Gurett. Chatton Gurett, drive it in.
Oh, yeah, she's
up for the shot. There it is.
Left-handed, too.
Right across, drive it in. Gets it up top, Rabinovich. Over to the corner, 3-ball. Got it!
Man.
Tegan Restaghini.
For Dover Sherborne and for Gibbs.
And the Hillers trying to strike back. They will! Murphy Chattangarette says, well, I could do that also.
It's like a shooting gallery here tonight.
Up by 19, and they get another turnover. Collected by Riesenberger, sends it down, and Chatton with the finish.
That is incredible body control, had no time to catch and shoot.
A dominant first half for the Hillers led to a great win for Hopkinton as they took the game 66-50. The Hiller girls officially clinch a playoff spot as they improve to 10-2 on the season. On Saturday, January 24th, Hiller boys hockey hosted Bellingham, and they got the scoring going early and often.
10 seconds until one of the penalties expire. Sent to the far side. Bellingham going to take one last crack at it. See if they can take advantage of this two-man advantage. Sent out and put back into Hiller territory, but there to catch up with it. Carter Moore, both penalties have expired. Into Bellingham territory we go, charging in, there's a shot and a score! Will Iantoska in the right place at the right time. 50 seconds left on the power play for the Hillers. So if need be, it would continue into the second period. Top of the circle, there's a shot off the leg pad. There's Jack Resnick. Pedroli with a shot, and it's in! Matt Pedroli bringing the heat. Tosca looking to steal it once again, and he will. Approaching, takes it in front of the net, and a loose puck, and it ends up in! Tosca gets it towards the net, and then it was deflected in, and it's going to be, I believe, Lucas Anderson getting credit for the score. Merkel is able to whiz by two defenders there, and a beauty of a pass by Tosca. Merkel just waiting on the side of the net, and he stuffs it in, and the Hillers have another power play score. Hillers have it. Mahan flips it up the ice. He was looking to feed it to Pedroli there. Here comes Spavento. He'll leave it behind. There's a shot by Pedroli, turned away off the rebound, and it's put in! Connor Merkel with the score! Along the end boards, there's a back and forth here. Sent out in front, and a backhander into the net by Carl Gau. Tosca looking to send it out. He was contested. There's a shot, and ringing it in. That is, I believe that was number 19 for the Hillers, and it was Brendan Jean. Ryan Tosca looking to approach. And with ease, Will Tosca nets another one. Tosca just burning and turning around everybody.
2 goals in the first period, 3 more in the second period, and 3 more in the third period. The Hillers take the 8-0 win over Bellingham and improve to 5-6-1. Will Tosca and Connor Merkel had 2 goals each for the Hillers in the win. Bellingham falls to 3-11-1. On Tuesday, January 13th, Hiller girls basketball hosted Ashland. Steve Spector and myself, Tom Nappy, were on the call.
Good ball movement there. Rabinovich along the short corner, trying to work her way in, up for the shot. No good, falls out. Ashland has it, but surrounded by defenders. Knocked out of her grasp, and Rabinovich gets it back. Kicks it out.
Oh.
3-ball, yes.
Oh, that's a backbreaker right there.
Chatton gets it underneath. Rabinovich with the contact. And one coming up. Down the baseline, kicks it over to the corner. There's a 3 attempt. And she knocks it down. And that was Gabby Simulus knocking it down. Her second 3 of the game. Passing there by the Hillers. Vallis gets it underneath.
There's a double.
Back out to Vallis. 3-ball, yes!
Beautiful
Count
shot.
it. And Clockers get it back. Collected by Yastaris.
10 seconds, get a good shot here. Oh, that's a good idea.
Into Vitti, up for the jumper, no good. Rabinovic has it, 3 seconds, long pass. Restaghini, right at the buzzer, and she got it! That was just perfectly timed.
Wow.
And she is able to go up and in, literally right at the buzzer. Number 5, Lemos. Up top, Restaghini. Driving down through the defenders, count it.
Be careful. Oh, there's a steal right there.
Riesenberger getting it back, but it's a back and forth here. It ends up in the hands of Restaghini. Driving down, yes! Tegan Restaghini with another nice finish. You're on for both of them. You get Norwood and Ben. Look at that. You lucked out this year. Restaghini down the lane. Yes, and the foul. Tegan Restaghini has taken over the game.
Hopkinton takes the win, 58-41. The Hillers improve to 9-0. Ashland falls to 4-7. Tegan Restaghini nets 15 points. Sophia Whiteman-Kraus nets 14 points. Abby Rabinovic put up 13. And Gabby Simulis nets 10 points in a good team win for the Hillers. On Wednesday, January 14th, Hiller Girls Hockey hosted King Philip and battled hard against one of the best teams in the state.
They do have a lot of energy, and a lot of these first-liners can stay up there a long time. And look at that! There's a goal! Sent in front of the net, and it's popped in. And that is Abby Craven with the score. To approach. Just to send it out. That pass intercepted by Jean. Here comes the Hillers. They have the numbers. 3-on-2 here. Jean looking to approach. Backhander, and she rings it in. And look at that. The Hillers are right back in it. Lucy Jean with a tremendous backhander. Yeah. Warren gets it to the end boards, and then out in front on ice speed, and Curran puts it in.
The Hillers battled hard, but fell 7-2. Hillers fall to 3-6 on the season. King Philip improves to 8-0. On Thursday, January 15th, Hiller Alpine Ski hit the slopes for their second meet of the season. HCAM's John Ritz was there to capture the action.
Time for number 505, Zachary Forgetti, 33.17 on the red course. Number 807, Ethan Topper from Hopkinton. Time for bid number 704, Olivia Brighto, 41.28 on the blue course. Number 904, Kara Leonard from Algonquin. Time for number 605, Austin Turnquist, 32.49 on the red course. Number 905, Tommy Barnoff from Algonquin.
The Hiller boys finished 4th place overall. Hiller girls finished 7th place overall. For the Hiller boys, Barry O'Brien finished 4th, and Patrick Meehan finished 5th. On Friday, January 16th, Hiller boys basketball hosted Norwood. Wally Henneberry and myself, Tom Nappy, on the call.
Evie drives baseline up for the shot, count it. The senior strikes for the Hillers, and they get another turnover here. It was poked out by Riley, and here goes Heavey, and he's good.
4 points in about 4 seconds for him. Set to flip up and drop.
Dally trying to take it up. Gets it over to the wing, and there's Heavey. No good on the 3 attempt. Nice rebound by Riley.
Yeah, fantastic.
Back to Heavey. He's going to try from the corner. Got it! Miles Heavey, he's up to 7 points. But errant pass there, and a nice takeaway by the Hillers. Dally kicks it out. 3 attempt. Cho, no. And it's punched out by Riley, back to Cho.
Great move.
Spinelli for 3. Got it! Hillers would love another bucket to end this quarter. Spinelli for 3. Yes! Rocco Spinelli starting to feel it now from beyond the perimeter.
Hillers had 11 different point scorers, and took the 80-52 win. Rocco Spinelli led the way with 18 points, and Gavin Cho had 12 points. Hillers improved to 7-3. Norwood fell to 3-8. On Monday, January 5th, Hiller girls basketball hosted Bellingham in their first game of 2026. Wally Henneberry and myself, Tom Nappy, on the call.
Have a big opportunity to take control of this game. Rabinovich firing it out as they work around the perimeter. Simulus for three. There you go. Gabby Simulus already 5 points tonight. She has a couple field goals. Simulus up top to Restaghini. Back to Simulus for three. Got it. A nice bucket there by the sophomore, Gabby Simulus. She has a team-leading 8 points so far. It's knocked away. A steal and a quick break by Riesenberger, who gets it over to the wing. And now a three-ball. Restaghini got it.
Sophia Whiteman-Kraus out. When they get the ball in the high post to Rabinovich, she turns to look, and
three-ball.
Her partner's not there.
Oh, there it is. Murphy, Chet, and Garrett. Miss Kaylee Hayes' shot. Rabinovich able to corral it in. 8 seconds left to go in the corner. Hopkins looking for the buzzer beater, and there it is. Gabby Simulus knocking down the three. And the Hillers have their biggest lead of the night right at the halftime buzzer. No good, falls out. Rabinovich battling for it, loose ball, and Rabinovich able to pull it away. Gets it to Restaghini, a long pass up to the offensive corner, and now a feed to the wing, and Restaghini knocks it down for three. 12 points for Teagan. Back to Simulus, looking to drive down. Raven Kraus, around the perimeter they go. Restaghini gets it back. Simulus for three. Got it! Gabby Simulus up to 16 points on the night. Chet and Garrett gets it over. Restaghini for three. Yes! Teagan Restaghini feeling it. Balance over to Bearfield, down to the corner. Riesenberger for three. Drains it.
I was going to call that a two.
Oh, yeah. I guess her foot got a piece of the line there.
Yeah, long two.
The Hillers captured the 60-32 win in dominant fashion. Gabby Simulus had 18 points. Teagan Restaghini added 17 points as the Hillers improved to 6-0 on the season. On Wednesday, January 7th, Hiller boys basketball hosted Norton. Steve Spector and Mike Tarosian on the call.
Like a play. Deep three, in and out. Rocco Spinelli was feeling it. Wide open again. Why not? Let it go. Yeah. And he nails it.
That's sweet.
One hand runner off the glass. Very nice. And a deep three, and it's good. Josh Kim, nice response. Wide open. Oh, it's a nice shot by Connor Guyen. He was hoping his teammate would move to the ball. Oh, there it is. Gavin Cho using his body beautifully. He reacts here because the hills are a little flat right now.
Go ahead, the timeout's coming on the next bucket.
Oh, that's a big one. And nice response by Tori Alstrom-Hall after a turnover, comes back and hits a three-pointer. That was a big shot. Rebound by the Hillers. Connor McNally over to Evie. Oh, too bad.
Nice
I'm
rebound.
sorry, that was Connor Guyen. Hillers moving the ball, looking for a seam. Deep three, and it's good.
Wow, that was pretty.
Rocco Spinelli, after about 7 passes,
Real pretty.
nails a three-pointer. That's about his second or third one tonight. I lost track.
The Hillers capture the 78-59 win and improve to 5-2 on the season. Also that Wednesday, Hiller boys hockey hosted Dover Sherborne, looking for their first home win of the season. Dover Sherborne led 1-0 heading into the second period.
Thomas Slam with it. A nice feed there. That shot turned away. Off the rebound. It's put in. Here come the Hillers. Looking to get something going. Merkel along the near side. Takes it around the net. Trying to stuff it in, and he will. What a beauty by Connor Merkel. just whipping around everybody, takes it around the net, and had the goaltender completely tricked there as he brought it around at all kinds of open space on the glove side, and he is able to make it a 2-1 game with 57 seconds left in the second period. Rivera puts it towards the net. Shirley trying to pick it up along the end boards, leaves it behind, into the slot, and how about that? How about another one? Matt Pajoli ties the game up. That was just some terrific ping-pong passing there by the Hillers. And they make it 2-2 at 30 seconds left to go. Make it a 2-2 game. Hopkinton in the white, Dover Sherborne in the black, and the Hillers with some pressure right off the bat. They're gonna just continue on with the goal scoring. Parker Rivera gives the Hillers a lead. Parker Rivera bringing the heat, and 23 seconds in to the third period. The Hopkinton Hillers lead it 3-2. Merkel back to Ian Tosca. Now on the end boards, Resnick. Resnick to Merkel, back to Resnick. And Ian Tosca sends it over. Pedrelli with the shot, and the Hillers have a score! Just tremendous passing by the Hillers. Tosca sends it out to Pajoli, and Pajoli puts it in at 7:44 left to go in the third period.
2 more Hiller goals in the third, and the Hopkinton Hillers take the 4-2 win. Matt Pajoli had 2 goals for the Hillers in their win. Hopkinton improves to 4-3. Dover Sherborne falls to 3-4. On Thursday, January 8th, Hiller boys and girls swimming hosted Dedham. The Hiller boys improved to 2-1 on the season with a 89-67 win. The Hiller girls fell just short. Dedham takes the 91-73 win. The Hopkinton girls are now 0-3 on the season. Also that Thursday, Hiller Alpine Ski had their first meet of the season at the Ski Award. John Ritz was at the scene to capture the action.
Edith Thompson, 23.31 on the red course, 804 right, Cunningham from Hopkinton. Time for the number 505, Zachary Porchetti, 26.13 on the blue course, 805, Ethan Fowler from Hopkinton. Time for the number 704, Olivia Brideau, 26.25 on the red course, number 906, Alexandra Feingold from Algonquin.
The Hiller boys team finished 3rd place overall. Hiller girls finished 7th. Top finishes for the Hiller boys included Barry O'Brien at a 4th place finish, and Patrick Meehan finished 14th. For the Hiller girls, Caitlin Larry finished 16th, and Alexandra Cohen finished 24th. On Friday, January 9th, Hiller boys basketball hosted Westwood. Mike Terosian and myself, Tom Nappy, on the call.
Ortiz on the entry, just gets it in time. Mariano Alejandro able to feed it to midcourt to Rodman. Now pass to the short corner, Pindell feeds it out. Here's Ortiz, back to Pindell, 3-ball, yes! Ty Pindell has 8 points for Westwood. Full court pressure continues from the Hillers. Here comes Rodman, gets it over. 3-ball attempt, and he's got it. Ty Pindell, his 2nd straight 3.
Westwood ended up taking the 75-63 win. Robert Lariano Alejandro tallied 31 points for the Wolverines in the Westwood win. On Saturday, January 10th, Hiller Girls Hockey hosted Canton.
Shot attempt was intercepted. Abby Craven was looking for the shot. Approaching, backhander, it's in. Right up the ice she goes, and Canton has a 1-0 lead at 11:44 left to go. And that was just great skating up the ice by Shannon Lane. Crossed by Lane, and getting in the way of that pass was Cramen as she approaches and rings it in! Top shelf! Abby Craven with the score for the Hillers. An absolute blast into the top of the net.
Abby Craven nets the game-tying goal with 4:21 left in the first. It would stay a 1-1 game heading into the second period.
It's over by Vicente. Now pass Campbell. Campbell gets it back. There's a shot out in front of the net, and it's put in. Yeah, it's tough luck coming out of the power play. You get through it, and then another penalty. Canton able to get all kinds of pressure going, and Abby Stock has the second Canton goal of the game at 12:44 left to go in this second period.
Canton nets 2 goals in the second period, and despite good pressure from the Hillers, they come up short, and Canton grabs the 3-1 win. The Bulldogs of Canton are now 4-2-1 on the season. Hillers fall to 3-5. This program is brought to you in part by TVLSports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLSports.net. TVLSports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school.
We're gonna work it back towards the point, blocked, and here comes Bridget Lewis. She's got some space on a breakaway. Taking it towards the net, and she scores! Bridget Lewis! Breakaway goal to put the Wolverines on the board, 1-0. The goal scorer back on the ice, working through a couple players, has an angle shot, she scores! What a goal! Bridget Lewis coming on the ice and worked her way into the zone, was changing the angle and rifled that wrist shot in the back of the net to separate the puck, but a great pass by midfield, and they score to cut the lead in half. Low, Presley with a nice pass up to Connolly. Connolly with the shot. She scores! Justine Connolly! He can score from anywhere, and here she is with the puck in front. Shot, holds the rebound, and she scores again! Justine Connolly shoots it on net, follows the rebound, and puts it in the back of the net to put the Wolverines up 4-1.
It feels awesome. I mean, we've been looking forward to this game since our season ended last year. So we knew what we wanted to come and do. We came in with momentum, and we were able to do it.
That is senior captain Justine Connolly. We have Avery Hughes. We also have Bridget Lewis. Avery, how did this one feel?
I felt so good. I mean, like Justine said, since we lost, it's just been, when are we playing Medfield? When are we going to beat them again? So it feels really good to get that out of the way and just sort of clear the air that we're better.
You guys are fired up from the beginning, too. Getting the bench, banging the bench with the sticks is incredible. Bridget, this one had to feel pretty good. 2 goals out of her today, very productive.
Yeah, I think we definitely needed this as a team, and yeah, I was happy to start the game off strong, and I just feel like this felt really good to win this game because we definitely needed to get over this from last year.
You got Westwood going with that first goal. Talk about that goal. You took a great angle to get in front of that puck. You had open space breakaway. You buried it. What'd you see there, and how'd that one feel?
At first, I didn't even know I had it, and I lost sight of it, but then I stuck with it, and I knew I could have the lane, so I took it, and then I just read the goalie.
She's around. Katie Johnson really playing tough. There's a shot. She's
Oh, it's too bad that didn't go in. Bang. 1:56 left to go. Bang. Just ice water in the veins. Paulson by 3, 152.
Oh, nice spin move to the basket.
Yeah, that's a beautiful.
That was Vitti.
Yeah. Makes the first. You know, both these clubs, these
Who
girls.
is this? I can't see her number. The ponytails are too long.
I don't know. Made them both.
21.
Ashland takes the lead.
Super at overtime quarter. Katie Johnson with the little hook shot. Oh, it falls short. O'Connell saves it, but Ashland gets the loose pass. Flying down the floor. Ball is on the floor, and we got another
Jump ball.
rebound. They're working at 55 seconds left to go. Oh, long shot. That almost went in.
Gotta
Grace
run.
Whitten,
You
go
gotta
right
run.
at her.
Gotta
Go
finish.
right at her.
Count it. Count it.
Grace Whitten with the bucket.
Atta girl, Grace.
Oh,
and a foul.
Lay in. Who's that?
Cheers.
Vitti?
Yep. Who
Yep.
else? Missed it. Okay, clock. You can hold it for one. You can hold it for one.
There's a shot, no good. Ashland with the rebound.
They don't have to shoot.
Ashland 61-60.
Steal it.
Steal by Sophie. She's coming down the court. 13 seconds to go.
Bang!
Two-point shot by
9
Sophie
seconds.
Lynn.
8. 7 seconds.
Ashland comes back with a three-point shot. No good.
1 second left.
Go deep.
That's it.
That's it. You got to touch it. You got to touch it.
It's all over. It's over.
62-61. Holliston with their first victory of the season.
Hetzel with his second three-pointer. 6-0 Medway. Grant Hetzel is on fire. He has 11 of Medway's 12 points. A team high 13 points, including 3 three-pointers. Grant, tell us a little bit about the game.
We just came out to a hot start, Really beat a team we should have beat. Got to get ready for Millis on Friday.
Yeah, big one coming up on Friday at home again versus the crosstown rival. But let's talk about the defense today. I think the defense was superb.
And we emphasize it, at practice every day, so it kind of helps coming into the games. We know where we should be talking and everything.
Hiller Boys Hockey hosted Dover Sherborne, looking for their first home win of the season. Dover Sherborne led 1-0 heading into the second period.
Thomas Lamb with it. A nice feed there. That shot turned away. Off the rebound. It's put in. Here come the Hillers. Looking to get something going. Merkel along the near side. Takes it around the net. Trying to stuff it in, and he will. What a beauty by Connor Merkel. Just whipping around everybody. Takes it around the net. And had the goaltender completely tricked there as he brought it around, had all kinds of open space on the glove side, and he is able to make it a 2-1 game with 57 seconds left in the second period. Rivera puts it towards the net. Shirley trying to pick it up along the end boards, leaves it behind, into the slot, and how about that? How about another one? Matt Pajoli ties the game up. That was just some terrific ping-pong passing there by the Hillers. And they make it 2-2 at 30 seconds left to go. Make it a 2-2 game. Hopkinton in the white, Dover Sherborne in the black, and the Hillers with some pressure right off the bat. They're gonna just continue on with the goal scoring. Parker Rivera gives the Hillers a lead. Parker Rivera bringing the heat and 23 seconds in to the third period. The Hopkinton Hillers lead it 3-2. Merkel back to Iantosca. Now on the end boards, Resnick. Resnick to Merkel, back to Resnick. And Iantosca sends it over. Pedrelli with the shot, and the Hillers have a score! Just tremendous passing by the Hillers. Iantosca sends it out to Pedroli, and Pedroli puts it in at 7:44 left to go in the third period.
2 more Hiller goals in the third, and the Hopkinton Hillers take the 4-2 win. Matt Pedroli had 2 goals for the Hillers in their win. Hopkinton improves to 4-3. Dover Sherborne falls to 3-4. On Thursday, January 8th, Hiller boys and girls swimming hosted Dedham. The Hiller boys improved to 2-1 on the season with a 89-67 win. The Hiller girls fell just short. Dedham takes the 91-73 win. The Hopkinton girls are now 0-3 on the season.
1 of 1 on the power play. You always like to see that. And here's an opportunity again for Michael Grenham. He comes in and gets another goal for the Mustangs.
Tough couple of minutes for Nicholas Daly because he's the one who was in the penalty box for the goal, right? And he just turned that one over. So
back to back off the turnover.
Yeah.
Oh, those goals are scored probably less than 30 seconds apart. The first one courtesy of Jason Gillis. The second an unassisted one off of the stick of Michael Grenham.
That was a great job on the breakup by Max Conley there. Look, head up the whole way, made a nice move to get around the first forechecker and a good pass.
Oh, here's a chance in front of the net.
Nice.
Frank
Another giveaway.
Frucci delivers.
There's another tough giveaway right there. Frank Frucci. Well, Johnny on the spot for that one. He was earlier on that shift. He wasn't really paying attention as the puck went by with his stick. This one, they put it right on his stick.
Sometimes you find yourself in the right spot. Yep. Frucci was there, and he delivers with a strong shot to give Norwood a 3-1 lead. Nice to see Billy get up quickly, though. Now coming the other way, here's Langston Coyle. He slides it over, and Norwood gets a goal.
Nice. Fourth line, right?
Oh, it's Max Conley that ultimately delivers there.
Beautiful job by the fourth line's been taking. I mean, every time they've been out there, they've played well.
I played them before, so didn't know much about them coming in, but I think we felt them out pretty good in the first and took it from there.
Absolutely.
So, Mark, on your breakaway, were you trying to go upstairs or were you trying to beat him to the post?
I was trying to beat him to that far post there, but he got his pad on it, so
yeah, it was a good. You showed some good wheels there to get by the defense.
Thank you.
From our vantage point here at center ice, you were probably equal to him, and you blew him away. So it was nice. You had your chances tonight. It's nice. It must be nice to have contributions up and down the lineup. You got some. The fourth line even scored a goal today.
Yeah, they were huge today.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the lines getting involved. And actually, the first goal coming on the power play, that's got to feel good to set the tone with the man advantage. And then right after, with the Grenham goal unassisted, that must have gotten the team going, momentum on your side.
Yeah, that was huge. We work on the power play a lot, so it was good that finally benefited us. And then Mikey Grenham went down there and just sniped it bar down, so that was also huge. Took the momentum away from them there.
Could that be the game-winning save right there?
It
will! Medfield Warriors are your Division III state champions. They hang on for the 1-0 win. Unbelievable.
I feel to come back this season and beat that very Nipmuc program that kind of broke Medfield's heart last year.
Yeah, I would say that was a tragic end to our season last year. And really from that very moment, the team, I think a lot of them would say that they were ready to play them again that day and take them on. They were preparing and they were ready for this outcome. And to have it actually just be reversed with the same score is, I think, something that's even extra special. It just feels it feels good to go up against a really strong program and have that kind of an outcome in the battle that we did.
I think that since we're all so close, it helps us on the field.
How does it feel to be an All-American state champion?
I mean, it's an incredible honor, but I couldn't do it without the hard work and determination of all my teammates next to me and the support.
It feels amazing to be a state champion. Not being able to play last year was really hard for me, especially not being able to play with all these girls, and I'm just so grateful that I got at least another year with them because, as Kate said, we've been playing together since we were little, and I just love all these girls so much, and it was amazing playing with all of them.
I would say that it feels really rewarding because I feel like just seeing, even after the game last year, everything, winter, spring, summer, fall now, we put in so much work, and just being able to do it next to all my best friends was such a cool experience, especially because I've seen how hard everybody worked and how much everybody wanted a state championship, so it was just a really good experience overall.
I mean, ever since my freshman year, this is a dream, and I know that this team wanted it so bad. And especially this year, we wanted it so bad. So winning it with my best friends is so exciting.
Danetti airs it out along the far side. Medfield looking to charge in. They got numbers towards the box. The defender trying to beat her. Centering pass. And it's popped in! Devin Wafer makes it 1-0 Medfield. A beauty of a feed.
Wow. What a pass by Heavey over to Wafer to put that in the back of the net. Put Medfield Warriors up 1-0 here. 13 minutes into the first half, but it all started from the beautiful send pass from the defender.
Absolute beauty of a pass to Devin. How does it feel to know that you had the assist that would ultimately lead the Medfield Warriors to the state championship title?
It feels amazing. I just knew Devin was going to be in the back post as soon as I got the ball, so that was my idea.
Sends it right in the box, but the keeper's there to wrap it up.
How does it feel to be able to say that you had a shutout in the state championship?
It's really cool, but I would say that honestly, a lot of the time, the rest of my teammates make me look better because I would say that just getting it out there and just knowing that they'll all support me as well just makes it feel that much better because I think that it really is a group effort, and yeah.
Alado, that's Tangler. Tangler, and she was up against Kraus. Shakes off the defender. Off the crossbar. A quick shot delivered there. She shook off Kraus, and now ball along the end line. Out of play it goes. It's going to be Medfield ball.
How was it being a part of this incredible team, and what do you think helped lead this team to so much defensive success?
It was definitely exciting to be part of such a great team of not only players but athletes as well. One of the outside backs, I grew up playing with her. She plays right back, so I'd played with her for a while. So there was definitely chemistry between us. We were on the same side, so that was helppful. And then our two other defenders, Lila Manning and Summer Higgins, they're great defenders. They play together on the club. And Lila actually usually plays midfield, but she was able to step into the back line for us these two past years. And she does a great job. I played with her last year, and I think that we got to know each other a lot as players throughout our 2 years on the team together, and that definitely helped with chemistry and being able to stop the ball and just pressure and cover for each other during games.
I mean, it's so great to have played with them all season, but especially because I've been playing with a lot of them since middle school, I would say. So just knowing their tendencies and what they like to do with the ball, and just knowing that I can fully trust them and that I've been playing with them for so long is such a great thing to be able to say, and then such a great way to end the season, I would say, because I've been playing with these girls for so long. So it's something that's really exciting. And yeah, I just I would say that I trust all, I feel if we play two, if we play four back, I can trust all of them no matter what. So it's something that I'm really grateful to be able to say, because I know with a lot of teams, there are some holes, but I feel there's really no holes with our team, and I can trust every single person, which is something that's really exciting.
I think in the midfield and even anywhere on the field, since we have such a strong bond off the field and honestly just know so much about each other because we're so close, we know exactly how each other play and everyone's tendencies, where they want the ball, if they're going to go to space, or if they're going to check in. And I think that's really important, because then
you don't have to think when you're playing, you just know where everyone's going to be, and we had a really good rhythm.
I bet it's definitely the last 20 minutes or so, the tide shifted a little bit where it was a little bit more defensive. But that's something that our team's been prepared for. Our offense is full of weapons, but our defense is something that's been underrated all season. The reason why we have locked down so many shutouts is because of our goalie, because of our back line. They're the ones that keep us out of those positions where we have to be in those high scoring games. We're there because we have natural weapons, but our defense keeps those goals, it keeps them low scoring too. So it makes us look like we're even doing better than we are because our defense has done such a great job.
It takes a special team with special chemistry to win a state championship. What's it been like coaching this group this season?
I mean, the stars have kind of been aligned for us. We've been fortunate to be healthy this season. The girls put in the work in the off season to be prepared, and it's something that they just wanted, and it was something that we wanted for them. It's something that, every team wants, but they did the work to earn it, and they are dedicated to their sport. They're dedicated to each other, and that is what brings teams to the end, is that they want it for each other, not just themselves, and that's even more important.
19 goals, 11 assists on the season, a team leading 11 assists. What helped lead to so much success in the scorebooks for you throughout the season?
Just knowing my teammates had my back in any circumstance, and that we trust each other, and we had a great bond on and off the field.
I think the reason why we were so good was because our chemistry was so good off the field. During fitness tests and just practice, we pushed each other, and we knew how to push each other on the field and then be good friends off the field.
On the left of the box. Centering pass. And Medfield looking to clear, but Nipmuc gets it back. Tangler takes a shot, wrapped up.
Nice save by Rodenhigh.
That shot from about 17 yards out.
You came out with some huge saves all throughout the season and in that championship game. Is there a specific big save that you made that stands out to you during the postseason run or perhaps in the state championship?
I don't know about one, but definitely I felt like towards the end of the state championship game, there were a few more close moments like that. So just making sure that I was being more aggressive, because that's something that I definitely struggled with throughout the season. So just being the first to step to the ball when it gets in the box and that kind of thing, I felt like that was something that I had worked on. So I was glad to see that worked out.
Can you talk about how your captains played into the success of this year's team?
Yeah, I mean, it helps that they're all super talented. Emily, especially, we didn't get to have last year, so it was nice to get Emily back, especially in the beginning on limited minutes, and then over time as her ability and strength came back, to have her at full force. We haven't seen tournament Emily in a while. Elizabeth George, her ability to turn on attack and just explode into space is such a weapon. And then in the back, to have Kate as a force in the goal. I mean, Kate comes up big in big games. She had some unbelievable saves that kept us in games or gave us advantages and momentums and turned those tides. And then Stella, I mean, her touch, her timing is just unbelievable. The fact that she's able to run down anyone 1v1, I mean, there's never stress when she's on that back line.
There's going to be 3 new captains next year with Audrey, Sydney, and Morgan. So I have to ask, as a captain this year, you have any advice for them?
Above all, the most important thing to do is have fun. If you yourself as a captain aren't having fun, then realistically probably the rest of your team isn't. So I think that just keeping morale high and being positive majority of the time, regardless of how that looks like for certain people, because it might be being outgoing, or it might just be being focused in a drill, whatever you need to do to have fun, I think is important to carry into the season.
Go into it positive, always have your teammates back, always have your coaches back. You just want to be however you see it, go into it, but always just be happy to be there, because the season goes by really fast and it'll fly by, and you'll never obviously it's going to be their senior year, so you want to take it all in.
I would say just have fun with each other and communicate with each other and have team first mentality, because that's really important.
And how did it feel being named a captain for next year?
It's really exciting because being on the team since I was a freshman, like seeing the leadership, and those were all the girls that I always looked up to. So now I'm really excited to be able to be one of those people myself.
Any in memory or game that perhaps stands out?
I mean, I think my memories come more from practice than it does even from games, because some of the most intense competition that we saw was within ourselves, and their ability to turn what should be a simple, fun game into the most competitive, even just like competitive, like atmosphere is just so much fun to watch as a coach that sometimes we found ourselves in the sidelines just memorized by what they were able to do, that we were doing minimal coaching and just observing like the growth and the chemistry that they had developed over the course of the season. It really made like just practice so much fun to go to, is to watch them play and watch them get better and share that passion with each other. There was one game where Emily was playing in the four corners and she was playing defense and nobody could get through her, and poor Paige was stuck in this corner for, it had to be 25 minutes, and we were overtime and over practice, but none of them wanted to stop because it was a 1-point game and they had been down and now they were back, and they wanted to fight until the very end. They wanted to win that game, and it was just such a moment where we knew like this was a special team, this was a special group, and that they were really going to be ready to take on anything in the season.
I think a specific game for me would be the Norwell game, which was pretty early in our season, but we went up 1-0 and then we were tied 1-1 for a while, and it had to be like the last 5 or 10 minutes we came back and scored and won. And I remember sitting in the huddle after the game and Lohan said, that was really good. Like, I don't think last year we would have been able to have the mental strength to win that game, which I feel like really resonated with me after I thought about it a little bit, because I felt like it was so true. And that's when I knew that this team was different and that like this year we were really ready to win the state championship, and then we did. So that was great.
Mine was probably also a game. It was when we played Hopkinton, because like the last like 4 years on Hopkinton, or 3 years before this, we have yet to beat them. So like it was a really big deal when we beat them 3-0, and they didn't even concede against us, which was like they hadn't like not scored on anyone and they haven't conceived. So it was like a big deal for us.
I feel like a lot of like the best memories came off the field. Before the season starts, we do this thing. It's like a tradition. It's called Team Sleep, where everyone who made the team, like it's usually like right at the beginning of the season, like before anything starts, we all have like a big sleepover together, and you do like challenges around town, and you get to like go divide into little groups amongst the team and do like a team costume, and it's a really like fun event that kind of gets you like out of your comfort zone a little bit, and it definitely helps bond with everyone. Specifically this year, like within my little team, we dressed up as the Lorax for our costume, and I thought it was just so fun to see everyone in like a less serious setting, like off the field, and just sort of get to know people for their personalities rather than who they are as like a soccer player.
I would say our game versus DS at Gillette, because that was like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it was a really cool experience. And obviously, whenever we play DS, it's a fun game, and beating them was fun too.
I would say our semifinal game against St. Mary's was really fun for me, because up until then, I feel like the stress of like tournament really like normally gets to me, and I'm just kind of thinking about, okay, next thing, and I'm not really taking in anything that's happening as much. But then when we came out so strong against St. Mary's, I was really able to like take a step back and just be like, wow, like this could be like really different, because I remember like being there last year and everything. And so just having that feeling and kind of realizing like, oh, like we might be able to do this was kind of, I felt like that happened for me during the semifinal game. So I really just got really excited then and was able to actually take it in. So